Hi guys, this short video is about the village of Ajijic on the shores of Lake Chapelo, Jalisco, Mexico. It's a quaint little village with lots of murals on the walls and cobblestone streets. So it's kind of gone back in time. It does have a Walmart, but it's out of town. The village is just little tiendas or little stores like this one that sells chicken. This one's a greengrocer shop. It does vegetables, watermelon as you can see, and avocado, just about everything. It's closed today because you can see the doors are closed, but it's also their main residence. Most of the little tiendas or shops, the people live in them at the night time, and during the day it's a shop. This lady loves dogs. That's pretty evident by this mural, beautifully done. People photograph this one all the time because it's one of the cutest, and the bougainvillea looks nice too, doesn't it? This is my friend's old Dodge Dart. He hasn't done it up yet, but the motor is brand new. It just purrs along. Buses, they run through town about every 10 minutes and they stop just about every block. So it takes a while to get through, but it's cheap. It's only about 30 pesos. This lady opens a shop in the morning, sells all the little, trinkets and so forth, packs it all away at night time, and that's their residence. It's much more economical than renting a shop when you own a house. So most Mexicans own their own houses. There's no mortgage system down here. Everything is cash. So they've either saved up to buy a house and pay cash for it, or more than likely it's been passed through the generations from one family member to another. This one is a greengrocer shop or vegetables and all that kind of stuff. We go there and buy fruit, or it's just around the corner. Most of these, about 3 or 4 blocks from where you live, you'll find a tienda or a little shop. This one's advertising outside. As you see, 12 pesos. That's about 60 cents, something like that. So it gives you an idea of what they're selling and how much. This is kind of different. They built their house. They built part of it over the garage, which is also over the footpath. Cobblestone streets again. They look cute, they are cute, but it's the main cause of sprained ankles, broken ankles, and backache, back pain. We thought this was kind of cute, this gecko door. Never seen a gecko here, but when we lived in Hawaii, they were everywhere. Horses, we have many cowboys in town. They rent the horses out to the tourists at the weekend. I'd say they come past our house probably 3 or 4 times a day, and it's really a lovely sound to hear the clip-clop of horses' hooves on the cobblestones. I took a few shots here of the local cemetery just to show you, the flowers and the brightness. It's a place where the local people go to talk to their past ones, feed them on certain days. They take food there, or they'll take some beer or something and leave it on the gravestone. It's a different way of thinking, I guess. I love it, but it's different from us. This guy obviously had dogs, maybe Great Danes like that, and he also loved football, so they're put next to his gravestone just in case he wakes up and feels like a game of football. there's the cobblestones. See, murals aren't just for houses. This is someone who's painted them on their telephone pole or power pole, and anything goes. That's what we love it down here, you know. You paint the power pole next to your house and make it look lovely. This is Lake Chapella. This is the Malecon of Ajijic, and this is the local pier jutting out. They have rental boats. Oh, there's a rental boat right there. So they have these rental boats, like you pedal them, and then there's the little tour boat, carries about 10-15 people and goes out to some of the islands. It's about 2 or 3 hours out to the islands. It's a big lake. It's roughly 100 miles long and about 30 miles wide, so it's pretty big. It is polluted because of all the agricultural growing. This is a big berry state, like in the US in winter when there's no strawberries and blackberries growing. They're all grown here and shipped to the US. This guy has a wheelbarrow, so that means he can get a job, and he sells nuts and sweets and other stuff like that on the Malecon. This is the ball court on the Malecon. You can see, this is nice. This guy sells Oaxacan rugs. These are all handmade rugs, so it takes quite a while to make one. You can see they're quite beautiful. He sells quite a few. Even during the week he's busy, but the weekend when the Guadalajarans are in town, you can't move here. There's someone who's got 3 and certain guy behind another 3, so there's 6 rugs that they're probably Guadalajarans on vacation, and they take them and give them away as presents. This guy there on the cart, oh, we missed him, but it's a beverage made from corn. There is quite a good kayak club here with some nice kayaks and probably quite a few members. We see them out all the time. These are the fishermen out in the water. We find the water a little cold. I don't think I'd want to go out there, but still. But you can see the kayaks are staying on the inside so they don't get tangled in the lines. There's a lot to do here. It is orientated around the water, and with it being such a vast scale, the lake, it actually gets quite a chop up, and sometimes you think it was the ocean because there's little bits of surf coming in. Again, this isn't very busy. This is the Malecon again. All along the Malecon is little park areas, whole parks on one side and then the lake on the other. And there's this guy here selling his homemade jewelry. He's a craftsman. During the week, you would hardly see him. For people, it's just swarms of people. Sorry, weekend, it's swarms of Guadalajarans. You can hardly move. But this is a weekday, and it's just locals and North American tourists who are here. Obviously, it's COVID time, as you can see. Everyone's dutifully wearing masks. This is an overflow channel for the lake, and some guy has come and put the murals down there. You can only just see them, but it's really nice when you think this is just an overflow channel. Here's the basketball, what am I saying? This is the skateboard park, and they have BMX and all that kind of thing. It's all floodlit, so you can walk on there 8-9 o'clock at night, and they're all out there doing their stuff on their BMX bikes. This is another nutty guy. Oh, that didn't sound right, did it? This is a guy who sells nuts. This is the largest fish I have seen caught in the lake. This guy tells me he's caught quite a few this size, but most of them are like the ones he's pointing out in his net there. It's about the size I normally see, but that one was a really big one, and he was happy to show it off. These are the commercial fishermen. They fish all night and coming in the morning. They catch their fish for the local restaurants, for the local people. We we normally buy mahi-mahi, imported tuna, imported salmon. I don't think I'd like to eat anything from the lake because it is heavy in mercury. It is quite polluted. It looks beautiful. Some days it's clean, nice water. Other days it has a greenish tinge. And they've been called into shore because the guy on the Malecon here is wanting to buy some of their fish. So they're just sorting out a bag of fish for him. The ball cart practicing again. They practice during the week, and then at night time they have floodlights and they play. There's a bit of the bird life, a little close up of the lake itself, and on the other side of the lake, which you're going to see in a minute, is Mount Garcia. It's the lake's at 5,000 feet. So I would say Garcia there's probably 7,000 feet, and it always seems to have that band of cloud around it, quite pretty. This guy is just a musician playing for change on the Malecon. He's there quite a bit. He's a really good fiddler. If you like fiddle music, he's really good. Now you can see to the edge here where it's like a park-like setting. People barbecue, other people just kind of sit around and have a beer. This is a local exercise group who've got together and doing their exercises on the lake while all the other people are sitting around and having barbecues and, just having a good time. Okay, now we're getting close to the end of the video. This is a beautiful sunset. Just about every evening is a lovely sunset. So you can see it just changing. That's looking to the, actually it's to the side of the Malecon we're looking. Okay, that's just about it. So I'm going to sign off and hope you enjoyed the video. I'll let you know when we're going to do another one. And that's about it. So, catch you later. Bye for now.